Wham, bam, 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 bam. Yeah, this is the DD Pro. When they announced it, I was like, I need a new wheel. I've been through a lot. I got mad money saved up. I'm gonna spoil myself. All right. I gotta say it, and I know Mav gonna give me that SpongeBob "you like Krabby Patty's" face, but this, this car's all right. Oh shit, it's got 5 gears. Fuck. I mean 6 gears. My bad. Mav, you know that face I'm talking about, right? You like Krabby Patties, don't you? Oh my god. Like, the realization that he had, and then just the smug, I would say deceiving, but like the smug smile, like, I told you, dickhead, you like Krabby Patties, you bitch. The fuck I say? Don't nobody not like Krabby Patties, especially when I make them. Like, I made the shit. I know they good, so I know you think they good. Don't front. Don't front. Except for Mav is gonna be, you like JDM, don't you? Oh god. Let me say this though. So when it comes to like Japanese cars, like JDM tuners and all that, so like I do enjoy them, right? Like the RX-7 is one of my favorite cars. Like, I know it will be expensive, but if I was to get into like the tuner culture, I wouldn't want to tune an RX-7. The only reason I give JDM so much shit is because Mav is always like, oh, JDM this, JDM that. Oh man, these cars are amazing. These cars are amazing. Like, how can you not like these cars? I'm just like, shut up. Like, shout out about JDM. It ain't all that great. Like, you make me want to hate them. I ever tell you about how an old supervisor of mine made me hate the BMW Z3 and Z4? So, I was younger, in like maybe like my mid-20s. I was a big fan of the Z3, right? The BMW Z3 and the Z4. I was like two-seater sports cars. Like that was my jam back in the day. Like I was like big into those cars. Not to buy, but just like to like. And this one supervisor for this one sales company that I worked for, his name was Ben Selesnow, right? And he drove a Z3. And he was like your standard BMW owner, where he would park. Not only would he park away from everyone else, which is fine, but he would also still take up like multiple spots. So he parks by himself, separated from everybody else, and he still takes up more than one spot. So I'm like, alright, you're a dickhead. But the thing is, this dude was like so douchey. Because, he was rich and part of this, $1 million company or whatnot. But like, I hated his attitude so much. Like, this dude was so full of himself. Such an asshole. And every time I saw him either pull into the lot or, leave the lot in his Z4 or Z3, I was like, you know what? I hate you. And I hate that car. You will go down in history as the first person who made me hate a car. And so far, is the only person who has made me hate a car. I have never hated someone so much that I hated the car that they drove. Especially considering it was a car that I myself was a big fan of. And I was like, you know what? I don't like you anymore, Z3. And the Z3 was like, what did I do? It's not you. It's that bitch you rode in here with. Fuck him. But it's not my fault. I have to do what he says. I respect that. But I have to leave. Have a nice life, bitch. So yeah, that was that. Only person to make me hate a car. Like, your hate, my hatred for you carried over so far that it goes to the car that you drive. And like I said, it's a car that I liked. You make me hate a car that I liked. Walter, to answer your question about the Evo versus the WRX, I could never really decide between the two. Like, I think on paper, at least for certain generations, the Evo has been like the slightly better car. But like for the older models, like the early 2000 models, I think that's when they look the best. Like the Evo 7, Evo 8. Like around that generation. I don't know, like I couldn't really choose between the two. I probably should have downshifted.